When I am talking about self-awareness for men, most people think I am talking too harsh. But the reality is that if men are not careful with the rate at which successful men are being deleted, I am telling you, men can go extinct, knowing fully well that men are not enough in our society for marriage and relationship. And also, when I am talking to men that they should set away trust from the relationship with women, they tend not to understand, knowing fully well that women can be convinced to switch alliance at any time. I know you want to say it's not true, and some of the women will say it's not true, not all women. I agree. But my dear brother, I want you to understand that there are some women that are trusted by some other men out there. You have knocked severally. So think about that deeply. Brothers, you really need to understand that some of these women we are getting married to in this world, some are lecturer to the devil. In fact, their wickedness can destroy the ocean. But you often hear from them that when you are not treated right, you can just leave, you can just walk away. My dear brother, some of them will not walk away. They will design a way to delete you, get you exited from the existence. Think about all this. That is why I told you guys in my videos that women cannot love you. But some of you think it is not true. And I also tell you that you should always remember that women are loyal to their feeling. And their feelings are not stable. My dear brother, when their feeling is against you, may your soul rest in perfect peace. And brothers, you need to always remember that women can only love you for your provisional capabilities. And that is the realities. Anything that will come between you and the provisional capabilities you want to give, it could really be disastrous. You really need to watch this video and understand the capabilities of some women. And then you can understand why I'm talking the way I'm talking.
This 39-year-old woman hired an assassin to take her own husband's life, all because he got married to a second wife. She quietly planned the operation in such a way that there would be no traces at all. And perfectly, everything went as planned. There was no prior argument, and neither was there any misunderstanding in the house before executing her plan. And in fact, she had a good time and even had fun with her husband on bed on the same night his life was taken. According to the report, the husband, whose name is Hakim Salaudeen, and his wife, whose name is Omotayo Salaudeen, has been married for the past 17 years, and everything was smooth and fine, and they were both blessed with 3 children. The husband, Hakim, happened to be a successful businessman in Oshogbo in Osun State, and he was described as a caring father and husband who is also God-fearing and easygoing. He was well-to-do, and he does everything possible to make his family happy. They all stayed in a befitting apartment, and at some point, he had even purchased a car for his wife. However, trouble started when Hakim, the husband, decided to marry a second wife. He notified his wife of the development, and in her response, she was calm and quiet. And as time goes on, Hakim engaged the second wife and also got an apartment for her far away from home. Life continued as usual, and Hakim continues to do his best for his 2 wives and children. But in reality, Omotayo, the first wife, was not happy with her husband's choice of having a second wife, and deep down within her, she had a plan, and like a viper, she looks happy and friendly, but her personality is delicate. She contracted a 24-year-old thug who is an ex-convict, whose name is Oladapo, with plans to eliminate her husband in the shortest possible time. The 24-year-old thug was well known to be a hardened criminal and was willing to even execute the job for as low as 10,000 naira. And on the set date that they have planned for the operation, the husband, Hakim, who went to work as usual, returned home in the evening at around 6 p.m. and his wife, Omotayo, warmly welcomed and received him. She gave him his favorite delicious food, and towards the night, she lured him to the bedroom earlier. She also ensured that the children had also slept earlier in their bedroom that day. And after everywhere was set, she went back to her husband's bedroom and gave him series of nice positions. They had fun like they never had before. And after the pleasure, the husband, Hakim, slept off. However, after some moments had passed, Omotayo then got up to unlock the doors of the house for the thug she had hired and further sent him signals on phone to come in and strike. And without hesitation, Dapo, the hired thug, appeared from nowhere with knives, and with the help of the wife leading him to the exact bedroom where her husband was sleeping, Dapo was able to descend quickly on Hakim right on the bed while he was sleeping. He penetrated shotted him mercilessly in the chest at multiple times, while his wife, Omotayo, covered his face and pinned him down with pillow, and in the shortest possible time, the husband passed out. The wife then instructed Dapo, the thug, to leave along with her husband's phone, and even instructed him to go to the children's bedroom and also take all of their phones, just in a bid to portray and stage the incident as a robbery occurrence. Both Dapo and the wife also wrote on the wall before leaving, "No price, no pay, and forgiveness is a sin." All of these were done in order not to leave traces that an insider was involved in the occurrence. And on the following day, the wife, Omotayo, had put on a very good show, crying and wailing that the love of her life is gone. Extended families were contacted, neighbors were surprised, and eventually some members of the extended families contacted the police. Meanwhile, the hired thug Dapo had sold all the mobile phones he achieved from the operation, and during police investigation, the husband's phone was tracked to a certain buyer who eventually helped the police to get Dapo, the thug who carried out the operation, and eventually he was arrested as the prime suspect. And during questioning, Dapo finally exposed who contracted him for the job, and the wife was also arrested. It was a big surprise to neighbors and even the children that their own mom was the master planner of the occurrence that took their father's life. And during her questioning, she confessed to the police that truly her husband never offended her. She described her husband as a responsible man to the...
You can all see what played out. And you need to remember that there is a Yoruba saying that said, "Obìnrin bímọ fún ni kò ní kó má pa ni." And when we are telling you guys, you will be saying, "I've been married for 15 years. I've been married for 20 years. I've been married for 25 years. My dear brother, do not trust these women. Love her, maintain her. That is the simple thing you really need to know. And make sure you don't lose guard. Because when their feelings switch against you, my dear brother, women will forget all other consequences, all other aftermath. They don't care if the children suffer. They don't care if anybody suffer. In fact, nobody matters when they are in that level of causing destruction. And you can see the rate at which successful people are being deleted in our society. And in fact, 9 out of 10 times when you hear woman kpai the husband, it is likely to be a successful man. You think about it. My dear brother, the vast majority of the men we have in the society are in the prison. So many are being damaged by drugs and a whole lot. The real men that are available to get married, majority of them are being kpai by the same woman. My dear brothers, think carefully about all these things. Protect yourself, protect your mind, protect your dignity, protect your family. And at the end of the day, make sure, no matter what the case may be, you don't lose guard. Because if you lose guard, sorry, may your soul rest in perfect peace. Think. May God bless you.